Hello? 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 Is it just us? I don't even play ice. I do, but uh my ice is really rusty. So
Oh, right, I had it off in Discord. Well, every tourney I try to do consistently, some mic problems gonna pop up. So, hello everyone. Great. So yeah, I want to get this started quickly so we can quickly get into the matches. Rules are really simple. They're the basic weekly rules, which means pet shops banned, after glow ghosting glitch banned, game crashing glitches are banned, other glitches are good, loops limited to 3 reps, only the in-game triple punch and triple kick binds, 2 times per combo, 2 out of 3 rounds for every match, 2 out of 3 matches for every set, and 3 out of 5 matches for grand final set only. Use your fight name, use your fight gate, username, yada yada yada, all that stuff. Alright, so let's get a look at this tournament. Alright, so we got 12 players. There's actually a pretty big prize because the winner is gonna get a $60 game.
bad rats.
Yep. Anything you want. Anything you want, but it's only one game. And no fucking train simulator DLC, like that shit goes up to $1,200, like $60.
What is the challenge or the whatever?
The challenge? There's no challenge. If you win,
Oh
you
no, I mean
get
like
the
what's the
prize.
bracket? Give me the bracket. The bracket.
Oh yeah, I'll show that on stream. This is gonna be the bracket for today. Apparently zooming in doesn't work with this site. Cool. So it's gonna be Beanock, Lord Dog, Fruit and Melvin, Golden Giswardo, Syro Minty Milk. And with these lovely gents waiting in round 2. We're gonna spectate every single match, with the exception of losers, from which we're gonna spectate from round 3 onwards, because that's top 8. And yeah, let's get this going, I'd say. So first up that's gonna play is Beanock and the Lord OG. So please go ahead and play your match. I need to fight gate.
I wonder if I feel Beanock's probably gonna play Jotaro unless he just doesn't feel like it. Then
Yeah,
he'll probably play ice.
also depends on the matchup, I suppose.
Well, Pole's really weird. I really don't like Jotaro versus Pole.
Yeah.
I'd rather play ice. I'd rather play ice versus Pole, but I don't know how strong Beanock is with ice compared. I only played him like once. Played him with that character once.
See. Oh, that's the wrong image. Alright, a little bit of rust, but we're getting there. Cool. Alright. Ice against... Oh, that was actually just cool. So... Honor F against... Is it against Ice? Alright. I don't know how this matchup goes. So... Could you take the wheel on this?
Well, I think the problem with, I could be wrong, but I think the problem with Jotaro Ice is it's really hard to beat Polnareff's like normals, even with Jotaro's also good normals.
Yeah.
So, also I have to find the map.
Right. Right.
Hold on, I gotta restart my fight kit real quick.
Enoch misses to confirm. Misses it again. Nice. And Lordak decides to either stop dropping or he got cross up in some weird way.
Yeah, Ice's cross up, like when it's really annoying. Like it's really annoying the GC, and his lows are so good that you can just get hit by them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the difference between Ice and Jotaro, Ice covers I think more screen. So if Polnareff is kind of running away and doing shooting stars, you can chase him easier with IED and ball,
Ooh,
depending
nice.
on. That's good confirm.
Yeah. I also noticed how if you do ball diagonally into the opponent, then most of the times they'll just fall out if you just do 3C here. So going down is most of the time the better option because they just fall into you.
Before I ruin the whole game connecting. So like you don't want to ball like raw ball. You really only want to ball, I'd say, if shooting stars out. That was a mistake. That's an easy one when you're new to Ice. Because
wow, he didn't. Wow,
that was terrible. Polnareff has like a medium, I'll say, wake up time.
Yeah.
So like, I'm gonna say there are like 3 wake up times, and then there's like a few weird ones like rubber and pet shop.
Because both of them, like the animation is pretty deceiving. Wow.
The thing about Polnareff's like, I don't want to. This is my opinion. I think Polnareff is like one of the best neutral characters in the game. He really forces people to play at his speed of the game. So you have to. Doesn't matter who you're playing. You have to force him to not do that by either rushing him down or catching the shooting star.
Yeah.
And Ice does that better than Jotaro does because Jotaro only has like, what is he gonna do? He can't do anything behind him. Ice can actually jump up and stand off ball. The shooting star, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Ooh.
That's gonna be too far for any confirm.
Yeah. Right, it's in the corner, but gets out with a roll and shooting star.
What Beanock does need to learn is some IED stuff, even if it's like some of the baby shit that I do. Because I don't do like really low IEDs like Soy does or
like the sheer existence of instant air dash makes Ice like at medium range just that much more threatening because instead of the amazing like dashing 2A, you just get like an instant overhead. That's like gigantic.
Like for example, if you don't know how like this is against me. If you don't know how to like low IED in a matchup versus my Rubber Soul, you're probably not even gonna get close. But if you can do the IED, it changes everything. It makes his medium range so much stronger than what he would normally do. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Cool. Alright, he gets the tandem. Nice match. Ooh, but gets lazy and just lets him back out of it. Right? Lordock actually gets up star. Didn't get clipped to so he uses his jumps a little bit more wisely this time. Misses the 236 AA trying to reversal. Right, he gets pressure going. Inox is blocked correctly. Oh. He gets him with the super. Alright, cool. I think Binak, it would be better off if he tried to play a little bit more patiently. Because right now he's just dying for that confirm. Alright, get shooting star up. Low on sand gauge. Raw Jesse times out of it. Actually blocks it all. Still takes a bit of chip damage. And that's a fault. It's gonna appear left. Please don't forget Lord OD. Thank you. That was late. Previous time was too early. That's unfortunate. Slapped out the air. Alright, Binak takes it. Nice match. Yeah, so what Binak should learn is that he should be more patient, but Lord OG could have definitely cleaned up his shooting star, because most of the times it was either he didn't hit shooting star with dashing 3B, I think it is, the heavy version of 2A, like simultaneously a lot. Like he always did like your first shooting star and then that, like mix it up. So he should try going for the unblockable shooting star pressure more if he wants to get those tandem openings. But good game. Alright. Next match is gonna be Fruits against Melvin is a good boy. Nice boy.
Binak, it's so easy. It's so easy to, like, even if you think you know what you're doing, to mess up those tandems for some reason. Until you really crank down and play the character a lot. You'll get like random ass fucking supers and bullshit moves and stuff until like you play the character for like a long time.
I've noticed that too, but I've gotten more familiar, so I've done that less and less. But I still get random ass 214 AAs when I try to do just like 214A or like negative edge it.
I'm not saying you drop them all the time, but it happens a lot. It also lag puts a big effect into it too. So if there's any lag, you can accidentally pretty much get the wrong moves because of a missed input, because of lag or delay or whatever you want to call it.
Open the game. Challenge 1.
I still do it.
This is gonna be Polnareff against Rubber. Alright, so I'm assuming this matchup will be about if Rubber can outpoke Polnareff, or...
This matchup is actually terrible. And what it's actually based around is how strong Fruits can pressure Polnareff. Because there's almost nothing you can do about Shooting Star other than jump and get hit by it or get lucky.
Alright.
So what he wants to do is essentially, if Shooting Star comes out, he wants to stay close. He wants to stay in like a kind of mid-close range. So if Shooting Star does come out, you can roll behind it or poke immediately. Because if you roll behind it, you can counter, because now you're both on the same.
Yeah. Alright.
You also want to catch his rolls with grabs a lot. Or jump over, that's also fine.
Gets a grab. Does he get Oki? Oh no, he messes up the meaty. He's gonna do some damage.
That was a bad meaty. He should have just done 236A over like a meaty attack right there, especially against.
Yeah. Alright, he gets another tick grab.
This is really like what he's doing is pretty good. He lost pressure off the good push block, but what he really has to do is force a grab, put him right back into the corner.
Yeah. Alright, he correctly makes Melvin back up. Takes around with the.
Another thing is he has 4 meter. So even if he's on the other side of the screen, which Polnareff will do occasionally, just super the shit out of him like 4 fucking times in a row, because what is he gonna do? He's gonna either take the stand damage or take the chip damage.
And that's
You'll kill him. You'll kill him eventually.
Yeah, I think he heard your advice. He definitely did.
Watching the stream.
Oh
Doing
my
it.
god.
Watching the stream.
So I think what Melvin could do is try to get closer to fruits quicker, so he can pressure fruits more instead of just getting pressured.
No, what he wants to do, yes, but he wants to do it in a way that doesn't put him in harm's way of like Rubber's like really annoying move. So what he really wants to do is make sure that Rubber Soul can't roll on the other side of him when like shooting stars out, because that's when like counter options can happen.
Ooh, that's
That was a very good super. That was whatever. That was
a super.
that was another super.
Right. Goes for the overhead.
So-
Gets countered.
Polnareff can fight Rubber's aerials with jump B, and I thought he had another move too. He also has really strong anti-airs, but I'm not sure of his buttons. I have gotten smacked out of a lot of stuff. What I think Melvin needs to work on as a player is stand on. Stand on Polnareff is extremely strong, and if you understand how to do it and play it,
Isn't
It's-
stand on Polnareff like an almost vastly different playstyle than stand off
It-
Polnareff?
it is, which is why it's actually really scary.
Suddenly you're fighting this character that has like a lot of priority and range on his sword.
Look at his hitboxes.
Yeah.
His hitboxes are super long, and they all hit very high. Not all of them, but a lot of them hit really high. So they hit jumps very easily, and they poke lengthwise very easily. Some of them are kind of shitty, but 4B is really good, and there's another one that's really good, but I don't remember the button.
4B and 4C are kind of the same, except you move forward with 4C.
But
I
I think
think-
4C is ass because
Yeah,
you don't want to move forward; it's laggy.
that's why. Next matchup is going to be Gold Pilot versus Giswardo. Shadow Dio against Midler. Is it going to be neutral or
We're back.
Shadow Dio loops? So let's get that. Gold Pilot, you ain't dead. Just try to play neutral as best as you can, bro. Good luck to you, Ted. Hey, don't be too harsh on yourself. Alright. Giswardo versus Ted Cruz versus Gold Pilot. This is either gonna be very neutral oriented. That's why you go off of a leg. That's just crazy. Alright, so this is either gonna be very neutral focused, or this is going to be like this matchup pretty much regards of how well Gold Pilot can keep Ted out. Because of well, if Ted gets close, then he probably like he will loop. So he does like a large amount of damage, and you need a lot of neutral interactions with Midler in order to compensate for that. That is nice. Yeah, JBJS is the only neutral you need for Shadow Dio. Alright, let's see how they open stuff up. Alright, Gold Pilot starts to open up with car, but Ted opens up with dashing to C. Really good poke and combo starter. Alright, Gold Pilot, close car, tries to keep himself in the corner. Tries to get any damage that he can. Catches the jump in with Harpoon. SD line to ticker out from JB. He's gonna go low or high. Tries to read the jump car, but his water reads it. Goes in. Alright, he's in the corner, so he's Gold Pilot's closer now. Ooh, messes up the dashing JA. Alright. Gold Pilot catches the roll. Ooh, that was a really nice skid tick grab. Only one touch. That hit. That was a bra moment. Alright. Pilot landing harpoons.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back.
Nice to fend off that. Ooh, doesn't take into account the walk back. Alright, Pilot doesn't need the car. Ooh, but he does anti-air with super. The follow-up. Ted at really low amounts of health right now. ED can loop or try to get the tick grab, but Gold Pilot jumps out of it. That takes neutral.
I think this matchup's fucking terrible.
For who? Hitler?
SDO.
For SDO.
The only good thing that SDO really has in the matchup is Oki. But other than that, he can't like hit any of it. He can't really get close.
Alright, 1-0 for Gould. How they open up. Alright, Gold Pilot trying to take a more safe approach by walking back this time, but again gets countered by this ugly fucking SDO by dashing to C. Right now, black low. 5S is getting caught in the cars, making him into a knockdown, but Gold Pilot doesn't capitalize on it.
The only thing that Midler has to worry about is because her hitbox extends so far when she does any of her stand moves or any moves that utilize her stand.
Yeah.
That she can get clipped. But the character's like jumping like for 70% of the game. So SDO can't combo the character at all for the most part.
Yeah, because Midler has just amazing air options. Alright. Goes for harpoon.
It's not like characters like Ice or Jotaro where like you can catch the character out of the air and hit her with supers and shit. SDO just doesn't have good moves for this kind of playstyle, and the only thing you can really do is maybe book the car or like harpoon or something, because you can't really counter with knives because you get card, and you can't use laser because it's a horrible move. So zoning won't work.
So his best effort will go towards trying to book harpoon. Because that's like
if that's what he's doing, if Gold Pilot is zoning with with harpoon and car a lot, yes, that's what he may want to try to do, because there's so much lag on the end of both of them that it's enough to get a comp. He really wants a knockdown because Midler like can't get up. She sucks.
Yeah.
So like if the character gets a knockdown, you could you have free reign to kind of perform any kind of Oki that you.
Because the only way that Shadow Dio has a better wake up time than Dio is on Iggy's grab. For the rest, all of his like knockdowns are the same as ever. So Midler does have like a point in trying to catch jumps and go for dashing to C in order to catch another one. Catch like a rush down. But that was an interesting match. Next up is going to be Cyro versus Minty Milk.
It's definitely not an easy one. I think SDO suffers versus any kind of like zoning. Maybe except for Hole. I really don't know. I don't know that matchup at all. But between like Rubber and Midler, I think he loses horribly against both.
Is his jump momentum good enough to like try to jump in at Hole, or does he also lack?
It's not that bad. He can get across the screen pretty easily. It's just I don't know. I think Hole and I think Rubber and Midler cover different options than Hole does, and those options, the options that they cover are kind of what Shadow D was trying to do. That's my opinion, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the whole matchup because I don't play the character.
Open the cage.
I know Cyro dislikes fighting Horse because he just gets stuck chasing the guy all game. So sometimes he goes Shadow Dio. Oh, Minty actually going Dio. Has he been playing Dio? I don't know.
I don't know. I have no clue.
Alright. Cyro doubting if he wants to go Alt Set for Shadow Dio.
Open
Ooh, actually he reset. Are we gonna see a character switch, or is he gonna stay? No, he's actually going whole. Alright.
I think this matchup's awful, but you can catch whole out of some stuff. Like you can catch him with Hermit Purple Grab.
Yeah.
If
Like when he's going for less. Sorry, for example.
well, if he's on the ground, if he's like doing any, like kind of like right there. And it's big. It's huge, damn. That's a lot of damage.
If he gets one more touch and some stray hits, then he's automatically... Ooh, catches it. Nice. I don't think the use of meter was worth that damage, but...
This is my personal opinion. I don't think Hole should ever use meter. Because once you use meter, you sacrifice your round 2 and round 3.
Yeah.
Because you won't have enough. You won't have as many slow bullets. If you can confirm a kill with meter, sure, do it. But I wouldn't use it just as like a punish. I would just do something else, even if it's less damage.
Yeah, because like you can always get that TOD, like just not that specific type. It might always arrive later.
Like there are a lot of times where I'll lose like round 2 to a hole, but they pump all their meter into round 2 or round 1, and then they just lose for the rest of the game because they're not going to have enough damage to essentially kill me because slow bullet isn't going to work raw, and the other supers aren't going to work too because the characters are player 2 safe.
Their overall damage output just isn't. Ooh, tries to go for. Oh, that was a weird interact.
When you get a confirm, like when you get a confirm with hold, you want to maximize the confirm. I don't think it's even necessary to like try to punish stuff if you can just shoot one bullet at.
Yeah.
Like instead of doing the super, just do like a low bullet instead. I don't know. That's my.
On Cyro's side, it might actually be more important to play stand on because if you get sweeped, it's get hurt. Anyways, Alessi, that's. I have no knowledge of this character except that he's pretty weird. Alright.
All I know is I played an Alessi the other day and he played like beds, and that doesn't really work anymore.
Alright, he gets bankrupt again. Try to go again, but doesn't work. Oh, he gets pushed out the super. That sometimes happens.
That's fucking weird. He's such a weird character.
Yeah.
The thing is, even if you do play campy with Alessi, even though I think it's worse than his, I'll say his the combo variant of playing the character with dash cancel 2As and stuff.
Like the way Guru plays.
Yeah. I don't think Ultsif really has a way to get around it unless like the stand can get grabbed, which I think it can. It does have a hitbox.
Alright, he goes for the double one. Finishes it meterless without anything. Alright, nice DC. Drops it on the Hammond whip.
It's just Alessi's stand covers up so much space.
Yeah, but it's like a big shame that the character, the normals have hurt boxes before hitboxes, so he gets stuffed out a lot of the stuff he's trying to do.
I'm glad they have hurt boxes because he's
me too.
So annoying.
Imagine if he didn't. He just got like free hitboxes all across the screen. That would be crazy. But yeah, I don't know what caused him to switch.
Are they just 2As and 5As, Guru? What are they? I thought you had to dash cancel them to move forward, or you just dash.
I think it was just dashing to A5A, right?
Is it just 2A? Is it just 2A? Oh, dash 2A 5A, and then you just keep. Okay. And I didn't know that.
All right, cool. Time for round 2. Only 2 O's so far in this bracket. So that's pretty pretty overwhelming for the people that are losing. Round 2 first match is gonna be last place versus Pinok. It's gonna be ice against any top tier.
Zero's really good, and some people aren't like ready for Ultif. That character is like terrible, but he does so much damage and has like really strong confirms.
Yeah, he has pretty good confirms.
He can't really get it.
Like against some characters, he just struggles so immensely that it's like it just sucks. Like he can't just do anything. But against some characters, he has legitimate openings that he can just capitalize on with his huge damage. Same as Beeple, although I think to a slightly higher degree than Oltsef.
Guru, that's what I said. Like I said, normally the campy beds playstyle like never works because it stinks. But against characters like Ultif that like can't really do anything, it usually just works. You just use giant meaty normals and gun, and you just hit him, and he can't do anything.
All right, I'm waiting for Binok and last place to connect. Both live in America. No wait, Binok lives in Russia. How?
Don't. Gold. The only thing like Joseph can really do against a campy playstyle is try to catch you with like 2C or jump C or something like that, or somehow hit you like as you're like doing a zoning move with the grab, with the full screen grab or whatever it is.
Yep.
Because the character's really not going to get close ever. So you just have to kind of just play as strong as neutral as you can and just hit him. Chances are you won't hit him though because the character's stinky.
I think last place is
They're playing now.
They're playing now? Oh yeah, they're playing. Cool. It was being a big mystery. You don't wanna move on in brackets anymore, Minty? Alright. I'll fix that. Thank you for letting me know. Still, it was fun seeing you.
So Beanock, I think Beanock does use a lot of stand-on pole stuff on top of his shooting star stuff. So you'll see some of it here probably, unless he sucks and messes it up.
So editing because they were switching, or they were getting in the game real quick. Alright. Last place gets ball.
Oh, this is not good. Oh, he didn't do anything.
Loki.
Oh my god, he should have just done. He should have just done the super. If he did the super, it would have caused knockdown. And then it's kind of, I don't know what causes the slow when the move ends. Sometimes you're like hella far away, and then sometimes you're really close. I just would have done the super just to fucking, because if you end up when that DP super ends and you end up close, that's just free. You get the free super, the free Oki, and then another free tandem, and it's brutal.
Oh, doesn't catch him with the command.
That was a huge mistake.
Input, that's input.
I'm not sure what it was. It may have been just a super, or
could have been that he crossed himself up in that 2-1-4 instead of 3-6. Oh no, that's definitely no. Actually, I wanted to ask you, is last shot actually as bad as people say it is, or is it just situational?
What,
Stand on last shot.
I don't know, to be honest. It can be used. I don't know how its recovery frames. If it's like shitty, I have like GC'd it and like push blocked it.
Alright, last place. Bianca gets tandem. Next game 1. I think last place trouble landing is like he gets like his openings, but he doesn't confirm into his tandems.
I
like-
think he's just messing up.
Yeah.
He knows what to do. Like he knows like what to do. He's just messing up the confirm, which is he messed that extension up.
So
He actually
follow
had
up.
the unblock the
Yeah.
the 50 there, but somehow fucked it up.
2A into 6B didn't work.
A little faster.
Should have dashed faster. Cancels and goes for. Is Cream useful in the matchup or?
A raw cream? No. Raw cream is not useful in almost any matchup. It's just a giant. It's just a massive hitbox that flies onto the screen. See right here, like that's why I started to learn how to like guard cancel a lot, because that whole scenario, that whole cross-up scenario wouldn't have happened if like people learned how to guard cancel the first like 2 to 3 hits of that. Like once I hear somebody start tandeming, like raw tandeming on a non-confirm, I just get ready to guard cancel.
Yeah, like, me too, because it just like even though some guard cancels in this game like suck when it comes to like invincibility frames, it still gets you out even though you trade. So
Well, actually, to be honest, Ice's guard cancel is not very good comparatively, so I don't know if it would have hit or gotten him bodied.
yeah, but like it depends, like stand off and stand on, because stand on it like the hit his hurt box doesn't appear until he actually his hitbox appears, so you will trade like at worst sometimes when if you actually hit someone with it. But standoff is kind of poopy because sometimes it just goes over people sometimes. So
Yeah, it stinks. It stinks sometimes.
Next up, Wolf at DKMS against Fruits. It's gonna be Rubber against Beeple.
Another terrible matchup. It's bad for people. Unless Rubber plays unsafe and gets hit with
The thing.
it's so bad. Like you can't do anything because you can't jump. You get hit with 5B or 4S. You can't approach on the ground because you get hit with the projectile. Your moves are slower than 2A and 5A. And the only thing you have is a move that you have a bunch of moves that extend your hitbox.
Yeah.
So Rubber just pokes you out of them.
But can't. Actually, Beeple has a pretty good like dash. So if he is patient,
He can get across the screen very quickly. But I don't think that matters unless you're on a stage like the hotel room or maybe, I forget this
clock tower.
Yeah, whatever the small stages are.
Yeah, those are like hotel, clock tower. I think like the place where you meet Cameo is also small, but that might just well be medium, I think. Alright. Wolf actually doing a reasonable job getting close to Fruits. Lost for the tick grab.
My fucking fight keeps lagging.
Catch him with the 2M, but doesn't do anything with it.
Like, Rubber doesn't have to do anything.
Tick grabs him.
He really doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't even have to jump forward. All he has to do is block low, and like, there's no overhead. There's no threat from overhead unless he jumps, because the overhead like wreck is awful. So you just block low, and throw projectiles at him until he loses the game.
Damn. But can't. Yeah. Wait, what? Alright.
The Yellow Tempered's hitbox is only on the screen for like a certain amount of frames, and that's unless you did if you did that move like immediately, that's gonna get hit. Unless you did that move immediately, it's not gonna hit, and it's just the hitbox isn't there for long enough. He's gonna hit.
Can you get those couple stray hits in? Rolls through the most of it, hit the grab, and that's it. It's game 1.
This is a terrible matchup.
Like, what are like Rubber's equal matchups? You'd say.
Rubber's equals?
Yeah.
I'd have to look at the tier list.
Because I feel like Iggy goes pretty even with him.
I think Iggy does okay against. I think actually. I'm not gonna say it's even, but he's so small. Anyone that's really tiny or has a low hitbox, Rubber is annoyed. Even though you can kind of supplement that with
Ooh, damn.
jump B and jump C, but those moves are ass, and I don't like using them that much.
Cool catches for the dashing away.
Like against
Ooh,
Iggy,
wait for the counter.
that was a good
but
one.
isn't patient this time. That's gonna be kill.
For example, against Iggy, I play Midler because she just has a better air to ground game compared to
Yeah,
Rubber.
way better. Plus she has every single tool needed to actually keep Iggy out. Matchup sucks because you just cannot get close. They just keep jumping.
I think people underestimate Rubber a lot. Maybe less than they used to do. I know Sploogie hates Rubber and thinks he's stinky, but I feel like a lot of his matchups are just. Oh no, punch him. Oh, good.
Very solid. Solid.
If you just look at like that it was.
It was just.
I'm not gonna say that Wolf is pathetic, but that matchup's just pathetic. It's so like crippled. You're playing in like a wheelchair, dude. It's like
You're playing Parthvan Polnareff.
it's terrible. But there are some characters that BP does decent. He does good against, and he can do stuff. That's not one of them. It's like an 8-2.
Yeah.
And the only reason why it's not a 9-1 is because it's because you can catch Rubber off on jumps with the supers and through his projectiles. But even then, you could still get clipped by the projectiles. It's so bad. It's just terrible.
Like it's like kind of boggling to me that so many like good like Rubber Soul players make the character like look so awesome, but he's still like third worst in the game. Like that's just boggling to me.
So in my opinion, this is my personal opinion, anyone that's in the C tier, so that includes Olsif Beepold, Young Joseph, Hoingo, Khan, Mariah, Whole Horse, Chaka. I'm not gonna say Ice, but it's close, and Jojo is close too. Shadow Dio, and Dio does I think a little bit better than SDO, but SDO has wonky hitboxes. All those characters are close to 5.5s or 6.4s.
All right.
Ice and Jojo, I think, are 6.4s in their favor, not Robert's favor.
Do you think the B tier is correctly organized, or do you think
Well,
it should be arranged? Otherwise?
On the wiki, I think it's all fucked up, and I want to change some of the pictures around because I believe that Ice is higher than Polnareff and Jotaro is higher than Avdol,
Really?
but below Polnareff.
Really?
Yeah, and I believe that this is obviously biased, but I believe that Rubber's higher than the entire C tier. And the only character in B tier that Rubber has a real problem with are Devo and I guess Iggy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're playing. All right. Because I highly disagree with like the matchup being like Iggy, like the best of B. Like I just cannot agree with that.
The thing about Iggy is that if it's played correctly, you can kind of just zone out Rubber Soul, and you can't jump because you get hit with sand. He has a flash kick and a Blanco ball kinda, and it's like he doesn't have too many good options. Like projectile, he floats over the projectiles. You can't really poke him with 6S because he's too short, or he's jumping. And the only good move is like 4B, 5B to like kind of cover that whole screen. But he just hits you anyway. It's like kind of annoying. I'm not saying it's a terrible matchup. It's just something. It's just one I don't like. So I just
Yeah.
put it
But
there.
those are like most matchups like involving Iggy. Because like if it's annoying for the people who's fighting Iggy, then it might also be annoying for Iggy because he just has so many stuff that like others don't have, but also so many stuff like no he doesn't have. Like he doesn't have like good reversals. He doesn't have any like very safe option. Like his safest option is literally his size.
Yeah, it's I there are some like for the most part we've kind of just followed like Japanese tier lists, which isn't like bad per se since they know the game more. But I feel like our metagame is just different,
Yeah.
and most of it's normal. Like most of it's fine. Like CAC, all the S tiers are fine. But when you get to like the B and the C tier, it's like it's a mess. And a lot of people just won't even care about that because
It's an amalgamation
being-
because people like don't play the character at such levels as Japanese that it matters.
like is there something about Rubber Soul that I'm getting wrong because I just haven't played against Japanese people? Like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
so far I haven't figured it out because it's never occurred that this character is actually just a pile of garbage.
Like it's not like someone suddenly on 5K from Japan just like shits on Rubber Soul like in a way that you wouldn't even believe was possible.
This matchup, I do not like Midler versus Hole, even though I think it's in her favor on the matchup charts. Just something about it, it bothers me that it's really hard to open up the character, and Midler doesn't have that many tools to open people up. And Hoingo's S bullet's like super annoying, and like so even if she's jumping, like she can get tagged with S bullet. If she's doing like a super, she can get tagged with like an S bullet from the back. So you really have to play like really safe and with just pokes and minimize the amount of harpoons you do and how many bad cars you do. Like just you can't like just throw him out like you would in a normal matchup. You kind of have to pressure him with jump B and grabs until he just falls into the corner and cripples himself. Most, some holes don't, but most holes, like, I think it's just the character in general. It's so hard to get out of that corner, and some people are better at coping with it than other people. It's just so annoying because you can't do anything because it's only like 2 of his moves are like made for that, and they're not even that good.
Yeah.
He should have thrown a harpoon. That was stupid. I think he tried and just something else came out.
I just
Like,
slightly
I think a lot more empty hops would be better
with Pilot or Guru.
with Midler. Yeah, with gold. So
Because-
if he just did more empty hops instead of like jump Bs, he would be able to catch these rolls without any recovery frame.
Yeah. Because
And
like, sometimes the threat just being there is better than the threat actually being there because you can act sooner. It's the same as like this instant air dash because like the fact it's there, like makes you like want to back up. It's not even.
that
yeah.
move's terrible. Don't use it in this matchup. That's another thing people need to do more with Midler is force the screen to close so the cars hit in the corner. You'll occasionally get that tag that you want.
Alright, let's proceed the car. Is it
This isn't
multiple?
good.
Wait, I think the truck hit different times just now than he did previously.
I wasn't paying attention, if that is even a thing.
Let's go for
So-
overhead.
The other thing about Midler is that,
That was smart.
like I said previously, like she can't get off the ground. So against like Hope, even against Boingo, who's poo poo, and he could still like oki you on the ground, and Midler just can't get up. She's like a like, I'm not gonna say it's slow, like Dio slow, but it's slow.
Mm-hmm. Pinox says he has a few matchup summaries he's made on people Kak and SDO. He wants. He said he would send them to you if you want to.
We could talk about it later. I can put them on the wiki and stuff, and or it's whatever.
All right, cool.
We can maybe finally start putting in like matchup stuff on the wiki, because
But
we kind of just
yeah, by the way, if you're like in loser bracket, you should be like playing by now because I think Wolf and Giswardo both got eliminated first round and they still haven't played their match or like reported their match. I guess. Or is that no? They haven't. So if you can hear this, please play your match.
like we've
Just-
talked about the tier list like before, and like maybe changing it, but nothing ever came of it, because why should we change it if that's what Japanese people think? But I think it's a little outdated right now, and we can talk about it again.
Like because we're behind, it doesn't accurately like reflect like our metagame. So
Yes. I could also maybe make a note on the wiki about like whatever SQ's like matchup chart thing is, like his latest one, and then us what the Western community is
yes.
up to competitively. But I don't know. Well, Guru, that's what I'm saying, Guru. It is pretty accurate. There are a few things I don't like, but there's a lot of it's like B and C tier stuff. It's not like
Like the A tiers are well defined, but
it's like moving Ice up and moving Jotaro up, and I think Avdol's worse than both those characters right now in the metagame and in Jap meta, or Japanese meta, I should say, because that's racist, got him. But the B and C tiers, especially with the Bill controversy about Rubber Soul and I think Hoingo's a little bit worse. I think B-Pole's worse. I think Youngsif's terrible. I think Oldsif's okay. It's just like shifting the tiers around. I think Devo's better, but no one plays the character good other than like 3 people. He's so hard.
like Aleph plays him, Sai plays him, and what's the other guy?
Well, yeah, Warp, Psy,
Oh yeah, Warp, Sai, and Aleph.
Aleph, and then Cloud, and I think there's one other guy. So like 5 people that actually devote time to the.
Is Cloud even alive like anymore? Like does he exist in fight?
I played him the other day, and he's better than the entire server. So
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. Like, is he like Japanese or not?
no, he's American.
Oh, I wonder why he's not Discord anymore.
He just pops on every now and then. You know, it's not like it's kind of like Geezer. Geezer pops in every now and then. Who wants to play games? You know.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, if a good player's on, Cloud will end up just challenging them. So a lot of people don't get to play versus Cloud.
So he just like picks him up like a warrior. That's cool. Actually, let's get to this match because that's also important.
This should be a horrible matchup for Oldsif. It's just the character Avdol's normals are so hard to get around, and they're massive. So there's almost nothing that Oldsif can probably do from what is it, 6C? Standoff 6C is huge, and the only way to beat it, I'm gonna say, is through the Hermit Purple grab. So if you have that one move probably stuffs your entire arsenal.
Yeah.
So you have overdrive. You have overdrive too. So you have 2 moves to maybe hit the character.
Anyways, 1 round against 1 round, managed to get enough damage against Simon's crackling defense. Actually, I'm in remote mode. You have to click CC. The
The
extends.
thing.
Ooh, he dropped
Oh,
it.
yeah, he dropped it. What's good? What I like about good Olsifs, like Geezer, or not Geezer, Dope Vendor,
Mm-hmm.
and Zero, and even Blade was pretty good. As you play the character through character loyalty and just having fun, because he's a really fun character. You just like learn how to hit people. It's just you understand that you can't hit anybody, and then you just have to play around it. And some of these players are just really good at fishing for these hits. And when this character hits you, it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, like it just make like playing Ulta for like extended amounts of time. It just makes you like better at the game for recognizing openings that like you thought weren't there, but they're there.
Well, a while ago, I'm talking like a half year ago, maybe. All I did was I stopped playing Rubber for a minute and went on Alt and started playing Midler, if anybody remembers that. And all I did was practice neutral. That's it. And GCs and push blocking and just basic game stuff, just to get better at the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thi-
Guru. That was Barbados. Then I entered a tournament and like destroyed everybody until like the end, because of just how solid my neutral was with that character.
I think like, do you think Nukak also is like he is a very neutral oriented character because he has like little like good confirms that he can do without like going for jump ins.
Nukak's really good.
Yeah.
He's just really weird, and I don't like. Maybe I'll learn his playstyle, but his like tandems are really weird, but they're not bad. So you want to
no.
learn.
I actually really disagree with that because the other day I found out that if you just do 2A, BC, and just 4 reps, it's easy. Like you have to hit him, like you have to hit it with like the 5A, but it just does like good damage like any other tandem. So yes, the tandem's weird like as a starter because it doesn't behave like others, but it doesn't sacrifice as much damage as I really thought it would. Because
I don't know, maybe I have to like go back to the character and like look at him again. But when I tried to like play him, I'm like, man, I don't like this guy.
like
That was
today,
that was a
I did like 70 damage with like 1 bar, from, like a starter
Yeah,
or
no.
Oki. So his bar gain, like I think his bar gain is like pretty good. So he can just like sometimes resort to like chip damage, cheese.
Yeah, he can.
Anyways, ooh, Simon goes remote mode.
Yeah, this is really dangerous because like the remote mode, it's very risky, but it's super oppressive if done correctly without a mistake. I wouldn't even push the button there, but nothing came out anyway.
Ooh, doesn't confirm off of the stand crash. Was really close though. Avoids chip damage with stand on. Nice. Goes for hyper hop. Into, ooh, and
That wasn't
nice.
that was a fucking massive hop.
Yeah.
That was like a super jump.
These chicken legs
Yeah,
jump really high.
That was an accident. That was a tandem confirm. He fucked up, or not that he fucked up. He just didn't do it.
He didn't have meter, I think.
He did. Once he hit the move, he had the meter.
Oh, okay. Anyways, 1-1.
He could have killed him right there, but he didn't realize that he had the meter.
So even though Cyro's doing like a good job at finding these openings, Simon is like he doesn't have to do as much as Cyro. Simon like he can just like kind of sit back and just like let like hit. Ooh no. Oh no, what are you doing? It worked.
So,
you know what? I
This
believe
character, I love Khan. He's terrible, but his pokes are good. He's just, you gotta learn how to play the character. Like, he's another character. Like, if you can just play neutral with him, he's annoying, dude. And you'll lose games because someone's just better at neutral than you are.
Yeah, like Khan, like I can't play against Khan correctly because I refuse to learn the matchup because in my head I shouldn't lose to Khan. But then I lose to Khan because I'm like I just do weird shit. So
That's not good. He's dead. Oh my
ooh,
god.
almost kills. Gets the overhead. Holy shit.
People don't use stand activation enough with Abdul. That move is so fast.
Yeah, it's
And it's huge. It's like the entire screen, dude. It's massive.
you want to know something really crazy? Like it has 3 hitboxes, like that all have different properties. But the very first hitbox, really close to Avdol, actually has unblockable properties. Like it's straight up an unblockable hit.
And people, I'm telling you, people don't use Ankh enough. Like, my Abdul's really rusty. Ankh is so good.
Yeah.
And not even ghosting it. If you just use Ankh and just let it pop and just hit him with a fucking move, dude, it's brutal. Like, you have like infinite invincibility frames on top of a hitbox, and you're not ghosting because you're not holding Ankhs. You're just releasing them.
Yeah. All right.
I would not have put that stand out there.
No, me neither. I think 2A wins over the oppressive magician red.
Well, I don't know how fast the 2A is. Like that super, there was no reason to do that super. It was really just a waste of meter.
no.
This is very bad. This isn't good.
He should have gone for 2-1-4A. I think he had the amount of time. Ooh, just barely misses.
Like
Gets
if
stand
Simon, because Khan's so fast. Oh, he taunted. Because Khan's so fast.
Oh, tax down in JC's.
I'm telling you, the stand activation. Who just said it? Lemon? Did Lemon just say it?
Who?
The stand activations are frame 1, and it's
Yeah.
pretty much just a DP. It is huge, and you don't have to like follow up by pushing them into the corner. You could like wait for a tech because they're going to like fly into the air, and you could like 6A them, or you can just call your stand back and just do it again. It's like a super strong keep off me move. It's so good. And people, a lot of Avdals don't use it enough, and they don't use Ankh enough. That move is broken. It's the best super in the whole fucking game.
Are you serious with that? Or
100%. Ankh is amazing, and people do not use it enough. And I'm not talking about ghosting Ankh. I'm talking about just Ankh. You could DP that move, dude. If you can literally use it as a Shoryuru, and you will DP somebody and fucking body.
because it's frame 1 invincible, right?
It's frame 1. It's invincible, and you get massive invincibility frames throughout the move until it like ends.
It's so stupid. Yeah, but it doesn't have the same application as some other supers that are extremely good. Like you can't like approach with it or like you can pressure with it, but that is hard because of the hitbox.
No, you can pressure with it. It's busted.
But like
It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
the hitbox isn't that wide, right? So
It doesn't
which block you-
matter. All it does is creates like a hitbox on the screen that traps your opponent. It traps them for normals, for stand on ground normals, and mix ups. So like if somebody's stuck in block, you can like 2A them to try to get a mix up, or you can jump A them and do like takeoff and shit. Dude, it's so good.
Hmm.
It's actually amazing, and people just don't use them enough. And Jin used to explain some stuff to me, but he's not around anymore to do that. It's just people don't use floating flame enough with Avdol, and people just don't do setups that they're supposed to do, and they rely on the normals to win the game.
Yeah.
If you use those normals, like once you get a sweep, once you get that fucking 2C, neg edge the floating flame. Get that fucking thing out there because it's so annoying. It's amazing.
People really tend to underutilize like the flame. I think Lemon actually does a good job of trying to implement it, but sometimes it like very
It's
wrong.
free. It's free though. It's completely free. Once you hit the 2C, it's free. There's no
Yeah, but
reason
like
not to do it.
trying to set up a like full screen, because that's like not always a good idea.
Well, I'm not saying about set. You can set it up full screen too. It doesn't even matter. That thing's the sea floating flame is going to track your opponent no matter what. So they have to either run away from you or hit you. Now, if they're a full screen character like Cack or Rubber or Hole, don't do that. That's bad. And then only fish for the 2As, the 2Cs. It's really good. And people also you don't utilize the takeoff or the dive kick move enough. That move's really good.
Like,
If you
do you think like it's actually like useful in neutral to fish, or do you mean like for double overhead
the,
stuff?
the dive kick, you can do double overhead stuff, and you can fish hits. You can get trades off of it, or you can just stuff moves because it has like a weird hitbox where like, especially the standoff version, because you'll hit them and then the hitbox will go away. You know what I mean? So there really isn't a hitbox there. If you do the stand on version, the hitbox kind of lingers and you kind of can get bodied because of it. But it's like that for like everything has a situation, and this is why I don't think Avdol's really easy at a higher advanced level, because that to apply some of his stuff is a little different and it's weird in the context of the game.
He just plays very differently, and that makes it hard to like do his stuff. Because all right. No, that's actually cool to hear.
Give me. I gotta BRB again. Just give me a minute.
Yeah,
Do-
sure.
do whatever you-
I'm
do whatever
just
you gotta
gonna start the next match. It's gonna be Knock versus Fruits. So he not playing just yet. Anyway. Simon loses so he can 6-0 in grand finals. Oh, I will approach Avdol. Clueless. Alright, let's get this going. Jojo versus Rubber. Let's see how this goes. This is, I don't know how this will go. Well, let me just, there we go. So I don't know how this will go, because either Beanock will get his very consistent confirms, or Fruits will try to pressure Beanock into doing stupid stuff, into getting grab. So we'll see how that goes. Alright. Right off the bat, he actually gets confirmed. Ooh, I think he missed the Starving Oki. Oh, alright, he gets knocked out. I think he could have tapped out of that. Goes for Aura, alright. Can he juggle? No. Starbreaker doesn't confirm anything. Fruit tries to. Ooh, he gets to confirm, but he doesn't get a. He doesn't get the 2-1-4A or 2-1-4B. Alright, he hits him with success. Right now, Fruits is trying to build meter while keeping Beanock out. Ooh, yeah. And Beanock casually waits out the counter. Very solid play. Alright. Ooh, again gets Starbreaker. Quarter circle. Quarter of your health will gone. Alright, sweep. Doesn't go for Starfinger Oki, maybe because he's afraid of Rubber's wake up time. Alright. Tries to go for chip damage, but it's rolled through. Alright, cool. Doesn't work out. Gets the double overhead. Ooh. This somehow is safe on the counter. Can get hit by Starbreaker. Tries to move back, but Beanock was prepared and dashes in with it. 1-0 for Beanock. So either Ooh, alright, Fruits goes new cack. Interesting. More range, better combos, better probability to keep Enoch out if he plays correctly. So let's see how he will do this. Alright, Fruits kind of working himself into the corner, setting up nets. Ooh, that was a really bad idea. He should just like do like 2A, 2A, 5B, 5C because that's actually safe on hit. Like 2C and that change is unsafe. Alright. A little bit chip, but Enoch rolls through it. Okay, Meteor's knocked now. Doesn't get enough time for Starfinger Oki. Let's down his guard. Hit, right? Correctly blocks high. Ooh, and he gets 2A thing. Right, make yourself a room. Again guesses correctly. Fruit at a tiny health disadvantage, making. Ooh, Beanock actually. Ooh! He uses the fear to get into his head when he was going low. Ooh, and the double overhead into the low. Nice. It's gonna be Starfinger. Yep. Guesses correctly high and push blocks. Nice. Is he gonna get the corner off of this? Will. Correctly gets the low. Ooh, but messes up the 2A, 5B. Kind of a tight link. Alright, float to. Ooh, Blazing Fits. Who's this gonna win? I don't know who's the keeper player. Ooh, Beanock wins. Kind of working himself into a corner. Alright, JA. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Tries to grab him, but doesn't work out. Alright, even games. Even games. What's he gonna do? Alright, tries to set up net. Zone B knockout. Alright, correctly knocks him back with net. Beanock needs to get in somehow because he can't get used like any fast. Oh, is it gonna be Beanock again? Damn, it's again. Right, he push blocks it. Right, just bullying Fruits in the corner. And now Fruits just needs anything in order to actually get something going because he needs a lot of momentum to get back. He needs like some really safe normals. And he needs some extremely nice opening. Ooh, Beanock drops it. Doesn't confirm out to stock. Alright. No, there's like 0 end like after Blazing Fist. That's why you like quote unquote can like do anything about it. But I think Blazing Fist is like almost done determining anything. Ooh, he gets the jab, but doesn't convert off of it. Alright.
So I'm back.
Alright, cool.
What did Fruits lose with
Fruits lost with rubber and went back. Nice round 1, but eventually lost to the pressure of getting bullied in the corner. Unfortunately.
Rubber Jotaro is really weird, and I don't think it's necessarily in Jotaro's favor, but his stand-on moves, like his stand-on 5A, is like as fast as your 5A. So you can't like fight, you can't bully the character like you can other characters. So you want to avoid 5A as much as possible by not fighting the character.
Alright.
Yeah. Like you just like can't scrap with the character. There are characters you can't scrap with as Rubber Soul specifically. One is Ice. The other one is Jotaro. And then I'll even say the last one is Dio SDO, maybe.
Because of
they
jabs,
have
right?
They have really fast jabs as well.
Alright.
So it's you don't want to get bullied into the corner by Jotaro, and if you do, you just want to get the fuck out. You don't want to get stuck in the air where he could hit you with fucking bullshit, unblockable ground normal trash. But yeah, like you don't want to. You pretty much have to play as safe as you can without scrapping with the character. And when you get close, you just want to get out as fast as you can. And if he does anything that's multi-hit, guard cancel it. Because push block and guard cancel it.
Alright.
It's you want to keep the character away from you. That's why I think guard canceling is so important with Rubber.
Man, I wish more story mode stages would actually appear in play.
Open the gate.
Give a little bit of variety.
Maybe, but I don't know.
Like
I don't
like
think-
that's just me personally. Like, I don't need it, but it would be really cool. Like the playing stage, like randomized stages in general would be extremely cool, because like you get to see like street corner stuff like that all the time.
You see a lot of
Sorry, going is signature stuff.
you see a lot of vamps
Ooh,
so you see a lot of ice, Dio, SDO, and you just all you get are night stages. The the desert.
well we get some cool stage right now. Did you know in Alessi can literally just crouch there, and he's just like invisible.
Yeah,
It's really funny.
this stage is fucking awful because of it.
Only stage to actually gain any tactical advantage any whatsoever.
I like the stage, but because of that fucking corner, it's so ass.
I banned this stage in tournament, I'd say.
It would be a banned stage in tournament.
Well, good thing this isn't this isn't a good tournament, anyways. I think Guru actually wanted to go for the double dashes.
Like, if it was possible for stage select,
Like
this stage would definitely not be on the list.
Guru Potato actually showed Guru like a glitch with Alessi stand on dash, which makes you be able like the two like stand on dashing normals like synced together, so you get 2 hits. So like if you get like 1 rep of that, it's like 16 damage, and then plus 16 damage because that doesn't scale like at all. So
Binak,
it's extremely good.
sorry. Binak, I thought a lot of the stages were the same other than the small stages. I thought they were very similar in size. Other than like those 2 or 3 small stages that like you barely ever see anyway.
Is Dio's coffin? Is that stage like small or big?
I'm not sure.
Alright. Alright, they trade hit there. Guru neutral text. Ooh, and he gets the corner out of it. Cool. Ooh, stand crashes. But doesn't capitalize like as well as he could have. Alright. Box high. Gun. Just guns him away. This is slowly doing its work. He pushes him away. Alright, nice.
You kind of see what Guru and I were saying about just keeping this character out. It's just he just doesn't have the good options to deal with the fucking annoying stand.
Yeah. Same with Iggy Sandballs. Like he just has no way of approaching because whip doesn't work in the air. Well, it does work in the air, but only like on very certain hit stun moments. Like Oldsef in that way is like one of the only the only way that I currently know of that you can actually like restand characters. Because you can sometimes grab Iggy while he's like just in the air with like the low hermit grab. Alright, he pushes him out. Messes up, doesn't get the child grab. Right, so dashing. Just keeps bullying Oldsef. That's the transform. I mean, the tiny stage does mean that Guru has a harder time keeping Oldsef out, so this is only to his advantage. Doesn't have all hits of that, so it's gonna cost him some damage.
Yeah, I don't think in regards to Oldsif, I don't think it matters that much. You can't really cover the screen fast like Jojo or Ice can, so it's. And even on a small stage, though, it's not really necessary that you change your game plan because you're on a small stage. You just have to do it better. So when you're zoning on a small stage, you just have to just play safer. It's not like you can't do it.
Like, Child Oldsef is actually like one of the best like children, I think, because he like funny enough, Child Oldsef's 2A is better than Young Sef's 2A, like by 1 frame.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's faster by 1 frame. So I found that really funny. But he also can like combo sometimes and stuff. Or was that normal young Joseph? I don't know.
How much? I don't think so.
The one in
I'm
the
not
school,
sure.
one in the school uniform I'm talking about. All right. Enough babbling about stages, characters. All right. Cool. Next match is going to be Fruits and Gold Pilot because we're currently in top 8. So I hope you will start up your match soon. But Alessi, like, I just can't wrap my head around Alessi because like he seemed like such a weird character. Like unless you space like really good and like or like go for that combo heavy like gameplay structure, he seems like just a little bit handicapped. Like because he doesn't have half, he only have half circles, and his specials are like kind of like they're weird. So
Yeah.
all right.
Well, Matt, what are we watching?
We're watching Fruits versus Gold Pilot. We've actually started the game.
Rubber Midler's really weird.
Oh yeah?
It is. It's probably about even because Midler has a car. Like Rubber likes to jump, and Midler has the unblockable card. So you kind of have to play like not jumpy, but she also likes to jump. So you have to use like 5B a lot and 4S and projectiles just to like knock her out of the air. And from there you can kind of tech read her, but you can also get hit with 2C. So it's a little annoying to like really perform a true game plan versus her other than just hitting her over and over again.
Alright, Fruits is close, but quickly gets pushed out by Midler. Let's see. Alright, completely evades car.
Definitely don't do that. Like, he messed that up. See, like, you just want to roll and walk forward and block. And just punish every mistake. If he did a 5A, he would have gotten an unblockable.
Ooh, that was the furthest reaches. However, just
No.
No, that's gonna hit. Gets to confirm. What's he gonna do? Oh, hits mid.
Should have countered.
That's the meaty.
I would have countered it.
Counter is frame 2, right? So you got like 2 frames before you get hit.
The chance
right,
of you ever countering the car is so minimal that it's never even worth doing.
Tries to go for tick wrap, but Gold Pilot jumps out.
I think Fruits needs to use 6S more in this matchup, but it's kind of I could say that, but doing it's a little different than just pushing the button because you kind of have to do it without getting punished by cars or by projectiles. So you just need to just understand when the character's open and just get free 6S's on them.
Yeah.
Stop countering! Oh my god, it's terrible.
He heard you on stream and like tries to do too much.
Right there, like exactly right there, he could have done it. He could have done a 6S, it would have hit her. You also hit her through cars too, because the hitbox, while it extends, I don't think it extends like enough to you can 6S through a car.
All right. I think he tried to go for crap, but Gold Pilot just keeps like repeatedly jumping out. So I don't know what will change up his game plan because with gold just like jumping away from fruits, he doesn't really have opportunity to like set up camp and just like do stuff in Gold Pilot's face.
He shouldn't have rolled. He just should have realized that she was gonna block and gotten the 5A ready for the unblockable.
Yep. Ooh. All right.
People don't use my tech reads enough either. They're so good. Like if he like
Tech chasing is extremely good with Robert.
yeah, like if he just waits a little bit on some of his tech reads or changes them a little bit, and actually tech chases, he can just get free hits.
Ooh,
That was
nice.
that was a good catch.
All right, nice catch. Tries to go for tick grab, but jumps out.
Right there was another 6S that was free, 100%.
Yeah, because like you can't block 6S in the air. Because it's considered ground normal, right?
They should have just done another super to get chip damage or break the stand.
Yeah, just like keeps being impaled. Right, catch the roll. Gonna be high or low? No, it's gonna be neither.
You don't have to roll like everything. I think that's what Fruits is doing wrong. You just block some of it. Who cares if you take a little bit of chip damage? That was nice.
Nice. Can you block
do
it in
anything.
car?
You can block it.
Alright.
Oh no!
Takes
You
game
can't.
one.
No, you
Take
can't
into-
block when Midler can't block when she has cars out.
Alright. I was thinking like it would be weird because every other character does have like not being able to block properties. Alright. Fruits are getting more accustomed with like Midler's back jump, or like Gold Pilot's back jump habits, and just 6S's. 6S's. Huh.
Jab him! Oh, he messed up.
Ah, too bad. Too slow. Do you think the slowdown of the game got him?
What?
Like the lag of like hitting so many times.
I don't think so. Might just be a crappy fight game. This is a good round.
That's a good reason.
That was a
Nice.
really good round.
Almost a perfect.
I don't even think he got hit. I think it was chip damage.
Yeah. Chip damage from
See,
like
that's when you want to do supers. You want to catch her bad moves. You don't want to like
you don't want
do
to use
them
them
into bullshit. You'll just get hit with cars and shit.
If you just
Fucking
like
annoying.
do bunga bunga, then you just like keep getting like you might get them sometimes, but there's so much more worth when you can actually hit someone with it.
That should kill him. Oh,
Ooh,
never
that
mind.
almost kills
He didn't get the jab. That was a very good last
Yep.
last 2 rounds.
Very solid play. Extremely solid play.
Guru, that's my tech. You can't do it. They can't do it. It's mine. Even though, and it's all situational too. Like if they just don't tech, it's free. If they do tech, you have to like tech chase. It's gas. But that's what I'm saying, Guru. Like I feel like there's so much tech chase potential in the game that people don't utilize, just for no reason, and it's disgusting. It's so good.
All right. Next up is gonna be Cyro versus Giswordo. I don't know if Cyro likes Shadow Dio the matchup. I don't know what he thinks of it.
I don't think it's a terrible matchup, to be honest.
I think you can just like just yeet Shadow Dio
SDO's
out of like a lot of stuff.
SDO's buttons are better for sure, but that doesn't really mean much. If Zero like knows that he can fight SDO and knows how to get around his buttons and his stupid hitboxes and shit, then he'll just get free damage and big massive ults of comp.
Alright. Let's see what they're gonna do when they open up the round, because previously they have Cyro's been unlucky with the alright. Maybe they were careful. And what is that skin? That's ugly.
It's disgusting. What is that? What are you looking at?
I don't know, like did you leave your, I think he left his
I
box.
ha-
I think he left his
I'm just saying
box
I
out for 2 months.
have old com ROMs, so I have like I don't know what you're fucking looking at.
This is so disgusting. You like peep the screen like real quick because this is something else. This is oh wait, it's Game Boy. You know what? If with that in mind, it actually is not that bad, but still not the
It looks
best thing.
fucking awful, dude.
It looks awful. I get what you're trying to go for, but it just doesn't work.
I don't like
doesn't-
it.
Like there should be more green in it. Ooh, you press the button.
Wow, I'm not dying to that. This magic pixel.
Oh, there we go.
Make up mind.
Alright, text into the corner. Keep attacking. Question, like, whenever I see like those kind of situations where you're kind of like trapped in the corner and people try to tech, why do people just not tech in? Because if you eventually get back on the stage, isn't that like sometimes safer than just teching down?
Teching down's the worst, but people still do it. But if you tech away, you can still get caught. And sometimes the best option is just to not tech, depending on who you're fighting.
It's kind of like push block. Like first when you learn, like you gotta push block everything, but
Well, I wouldn't say everything, because
Ooh.
push blocking is unsafe. If you can get caught push blocking. Like if you push block like some setups, like Hoingo setups, sometimes you just get grabbed. But
Yeah,
if
you-
you just blocked
exactly.
it and jump, like you get out of it sometimes. Same
Mhm.
thing with oh my god, I think Iggy and so I thought there was something else. Maybe not be
Sandball.
Iggy.
Sandball. Because if you push block Sandball, you can like get grabbed the frame after. But if you don't, then you don't. So like go doing Sandball Oki for like fishing for push blocks is actually a really good way. to, like-
Guru, no, we
like-
don't. We don't need an entire Game Boy ROM.
I think someone's making that, like every single stage and all, but I don't know what goes through your head when you do that.
That looks. You're gonna. It's
It's gonna be
just
disgusting.
make it Virtual Boy. Make it Virtual Boy ROM.
Yo,
And
Virtual Boy would be
disgust-
cool.
Disgusting, eye-piercing red.
Just like 255 and then the 00 when it comes to RGB. Like to be honest, like neon, like neon green or like neon blue would actually like be pretty cool. But then again, I don't know how to envision that. 255. Alright. Ooh, Snack is back. Catches the roll. Just careful. Doesn't get command grab because he doesn't get the me correctly. Reads the jump. Gets the loop. Nice. It's a very nice neutral play from that. See if we can keep juggling. This is just like jumping normals.
Yeah, it's old Sif just needs to try to catch Esdio with the move. That's
Yeah.
really it. And it needs to be like a stand-on C button usually which is why you see him like fishing for the C buttons. He thought he confirmed it and fucked up. He gotta confirm
yeah.
anyway. Ah, well, he fucked it up. He should be dead.
Alright, even games. Bricks on the timer. Now you would like just make that the same background as like the timer itself. That'll be easy. Alright, let's see.
Just make like a Game & Watch fucking ROM.
This is interesting. Gets just the most generic Oki as Dio can possibly do.
I've never even
No
seen
mix-ups.
Zero play Esdio.
He plays him as like a desperation pocket.
Yeah, well, you got perfected right now, so let's see what
I
see
don't-
what happens.
I don't think this is gonna look good. I think he would done it way better. I think he got frustrated trying to catch Dio, but this is not doing many favors.
It is definitely a hard matchup for Old Sif, but you really just have to tag the character.
You just gotta be like really patient. JS for some reason not confirming there. So let's go for tick grab, but that jumps out. Alright. Goes for book, trying to anticipate any nice laser. And it's gonna be death. Depends. Rolls in
that shit,
and gets
that
pushed
shit doesn't
back.
work.
Yep.
Oh my
It
god.
doesn't work.
It worked.
Yeah.
That shit worked.
Sometimes like it's weird because sometimes like when the sparks go like exactly how you want them to be in the corner, you can get another 3C into the super. It's really but sometimes it just doesn't look. Nayat looking your DMs for a virtual boy ROM. You have a virtual boy ROM? Oh my fucking god, he has a virtual boy ROM. Why would you why would you spend your time on this? This is disgusting. Alright, cool. That's
Sounds terrible. Sounds terrible.
yeah, I send it to you.
Oh my god. That's
But
that's
wait, there's
terrible.
more. That I don't think that's I appreciate the effort.
That's really bad.
Like what like in the top picture, like what is even going on here? Hold on. Like what is this? What is this even?
Looks like dark overkill, to be honest.
It's like fucking grayscale any palm mod down. It comes dark overkill palm mods. Oh, wrong one. Cool. Anyways, back to the tournament. That would look interesting. I only just noticed Magician's Reds in the center. Wow. But it looks
It's disgusting.
alright. Beanock versus Guru. Set up your matches. Let's go. I'm gonna should I ping for grand finals or should I just like announce it with no ping? I don't know.
You could ping it in the whatever that channel, the community
Events.
channel. Yeah, it's fine.
Cool. We're not there yet though. So I'm actually curious because like Beanock like would be like the top like player in this tournament. I think. Besides like Zerf, as he showed it. But that didn't happen.
I think Beanock right now, yes, I think Beanock is the player to beat or the favorite, so to speak. And it's mostly not. It's not. I'm not gonna say he's better. He has more characters, known better.
Yeah.
That didn't make any sense. He has 3 characters that he can play pretty well, and can switch between them pretty easily.
Doesn't he have like technically 4 because he has Ice, Jojo, Kakyoin, and Polnareff?
I guess I've never really seen him play Kakyoin, so I'm gonna say 3.
It's like pretty basic Kakyoin, but he can do BMB. I'd say
It's
that.
it's just it's so it's not really so much that I think he's better than everybody. It's that he's got so many characters to pocket and bring out if he needs them too. That
he got a lot of options. Also, let me fix the scores real quick.
and on top of that, I do think he's a very good player. So
That's Bill. Alright, this is gonna be Alessi against Ice. How should this be played?
this matchup's terrible for Alessi. Not that it's terrible. He can zone you out, but like or I'm not gonna say zone you out. He can do some shit to stop you, but dude, it's the stuff that you get off of like Alessi compared to the stuff that you're gonna get off Ice is just so minimal.
Yeah, I think
He should have tried just the regular confirm
Yeah.
ABC. See if he would have hit it.
Alright, catches him. Doesn't confirm off of it though. Catches the grab. Catches the roll
Another
again.
another thing about this
Catches
matchup
the roll
is
again.
like So let's say B-Knock gets out of the corner right now, gets into stand on, and just starts fucking smacking outside of the range of the stand. That thing just pokes the shit out of the stand. So it'll bad trade with the stand and cause some horrible, like, poopy stuff.
Didn't confirm off of it, dashing 3A into 2A. Right, correct gets punish. Let's see if Guru can actually poke this one out. Ooh, charge move.
Right now,
Guard
Guru's
cancel,
winning.
guard cancel, come on. Good.
Yeah, it's
Nice,
that was good. Wow, that was an amazing confirm. And that was so he mashed that shit out so fast he couldn't even follow it up. that confirm was amazing.
I think still doing 2-on-4s is like a better choice. But that might just be me. I don't know how advanced like controlled 2-on-4, like not controlled, but like just like for maximum tandem damage this. Because I just mash like ABC and just like 2-on-4 motion, and I get like 50%.
I think I was talking to Soy a long time ago. It doesn't matter that much. Like, it extends the time. The 2-on-4s extend the timing a little bit, but it can also sacrifice consistency.
Yeah, over crouching characters like don't do that, but a lot of characters like the only crouching character you can do it on is like SDO, because for some reason he's like big as fuck.
Both SDO and DO are massive when they crouch, so.
Goes for glass.
I don't like
goes
ice.
over to the corner.
I hate ice versus holes. Not that I think it's bad. It's just that I just don't enjoy the matchup because it's just like a shitload of rolling and
Yeah.
fishing for fucking Oki. I don't know. I think it's boring. Like to play.
Oh, that's gonna be. Yep, that's confirmed. Is this gonna kill it? I don't know.
If he follows it up with the super, it may kill. It's not gonna kill now.
Ooh, almost gets the negative edge. All right.
Bad confirm. Maybe
Yep.
lag.
Properly rolls it. I think Vanilla Ice can. Ooh, just barely misses it. Still has health. Oh, but gets caught pressing a button. I think Vanilla Ice can grab punish hole with tandem, right?
On hole?
Yeah, on the hole.
Yes, you can punish grab with tandem. Straight up.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
That was a nice.
That was some good timing. Doesn't get the negative.
That move sucks.
Is there any use for that move, like, ever?
I sometimes use it out of raw tandems. Like if I miss time if I mess up my tandem but still do it, I'll do that move.
Will he get anything from it? Alright, correct. And he gets cross up. Alright.
Or I don't even know if we got crossed up because
Nope.
it's not a cross up. We just unblock.
No, because S-Bullet doesn't have cross up protection. Ooh, that was really nice. A lot of time. He is out of meter right now, so he'll have trouble doing stuff. Oh, this is gonna be big damage.
If he ends up close, he's dead.
Yep. Very basic.
I'm not
very
100. I'm not sure what causes them to. Because sometimes you end up close, and then sometimes you end up
me
hella
too.
far away.
I think
And
it's depends
I don't
on
know what
where.
the proper
I think it
are.
depends on where you hit them, like how you hit them, because no, I think it actually depends on when, like how high they are, when you hit to like 6 to 3. I think that depends on it, because like
Maybe.
the travel time like it's just sometimes longer or like shorter for like the last movement ice mix when he does the ball motion.
It might be the case but I don't know. It's weird. I'm not sure how it works. Maybe like Potato would know.
Let's go into Fruits and Giswardo. Just fighting one to the other. Oh, they're playing. Cool.
Okay, yeah, my fucking fight kit's really laggy right now. I don't know why.
Mine's doing correctly. Weird. Fight Guy is such a good application. Holy shit.
Open the game. Challenge 1.
So maybe we'll see here, like how annoying this matchup is, because SDO is like really annoying to try to scrap with because he does have weird hitboxes.
Oh, nice. This knockdown. Overhead. Overhead.
He's got like odd hitboxes, and then on top of that, like you just get tagged by the stand like a bunch of times. So you do just kind of want to play a keep away and just let him run into your moves because he can't do anything. And then if he like tries to do anything like laser or throw knives, you just super him because the character stinks. Fruits is doing a good job just kind of oppressing Ted right now, just pushing them into the corner. When he teched out, he could have gotten a success, but it just resets to neutral. It's not a big deal. Success, like right there too. People need to watch that video some more because that shit's like free damage.
Damn.
That was brutal.
Oh shit, we turned on the Game Boy. Ching.
Like, see, like right there, like that stand fucking tagged them. It's a little annoying. Granted, he whiffed the move completely, but that's how sometimes happens when like you don't even want it to happen.
Right, gets the low.
That was good, Oki.
Demolishes him. Cool.
Tricked him and pretty much took his entire health bar. See, in that scenario that just happened, you saw he teched away, like all the way across the stage. A lot of people would tech back. He teched towards to get away from him. If he teched back, he would have gotten hit with a success. That was a great super.
Ooh,
No! That was a counter.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
If he countered instead of pushing the S button, he would have killed him.
The Game Boy gets powers, man. Alright, let's see if he can do a little bit better with the 50-50s on the Okies.
Again, you don't have to play aggressive versus his character. You just have to just like let him make mistakes, and he'll eventually just lose the game. Try to get meter. Try to have 1 meter at all times, and then just watch him get frustrated.
Yeah.
It's a lot of rubber soul gameplay is just watching your opponent get extremely frustrated because they can't do anything.
Like vortexing kind of seems like it's kind of weird.
No, what are you doing, Fruits? Don't do that.
Nope. That's patient, and we'll just roll through.
Like right there, it felt like he should have gotten hit with 4S, and he just didn't. That's what I'm talking about sometimes with I would just do a super here, it doesn't matter what's going on. It's like you're gonna force him to do a roll, and he's gonna roll, and you can just pretty much do anything from it.
Can you punish a roll through the super?
You can't grab the roll because you can't grab it because the stands out.
But like if they roll like at the
If the super ends and his roll ends, like if his super ends and he's rolling or his roll's ending, you can grab him. But if
Yeah.
the super's out, you can't grab him.
are Rober's Oki options from knockdown actually good, or are they really mediocre?
They're pretty average. They're very like you can kind of prison somebody with projectiles by forcing them to block and then creating an opening from there. But it's not like he doesn't have like mix-ups like Jotaro does or
No, but like I always see like when they get like 2-4A and they follow up with JS, they always try to follow it up before the opponent even lands. So I was curious as to why.
good super.
Nice super.
It's just a meaty. It's a meaty jump A. If you follow up with jump A, it's pretty safe on land when you land. So it's kind of like just a safe meaty. Like if they get hit by it, they get hit by it. If they don't get hit by it, you're safe on the ground. And if they do a move, you can then counter it or guard cancel or just block it. If you do jump A, jump S, that's bad because then you're really committing to a meaty that probably won't hit, even though it's a double overhead.
See. Alright, so let's go into the last couple of matches, which is gonna be Jerusalem versus Roots. So Roots gotta get back on stage. Jerusalem invite Kate. Oh shit, here we go again. Did they play earlier?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so. No, they haven't. They started in different brackets. They both got eliminated before they reached semifinals. No, I don't want to watch a Venezuelan. Thank you, game.
Open the game.
Alright, so let's see how they'll start out this match.
Yeah, he'll definitely. Well, he picked Alessi, but yeah, it was gonna be Alessi versus Rubber. The matchup's annoying because jump A doesn't work very good. So you have to use jump B, which I think is a little bit more unreliable, which stinks. And Alessi can like air to air you like pretty well, and he can anti-air you pretty well with his annoying ass fucking move. He kind of keeps you at a distance that's where Rubber wants to be. That's like his distance and can control it. So he controls the same distance that you're trying to control, and it's really, really annoying. You want to try to get over the stand attacks and get close to the character.
Oh,
that
wow.
was really good. I don't know if he meant to counter that move, but
Nice grab.
Make a line. Fight.
Rubber can't jump A because unless he's too small. Yeah, he's just too short to get like a solid confirm or a jump A, jump S off. The jump S will confirm, will hit. Sorry, but there's lag in between them. So if you block the jump A but commit the jump S, you're gonna get hit. So it's.
This keeps getting fucking.
He's really annoying, to be honest. So.
Alright.
where jump B and jump C hit lower, like they're longer attacks. You can also use stuff like, I don't like 5B, sorry, 2B that much. It's kind of slow, or 2C as a sweep. It's kind of whack.
Is it gonna kill?
It's gonna kill if he hits him.
Mispudding.
What's funny is if 214A or whatever hits the stand, it pretty much cancels all momentum off the character.
Which just these players is getting the fight. Enoch. So we'll see. Alright. Catch the jump. Doesn't follow it before.
He shouldn't have done. If he didn't do the jump S there, he would have gotten an air block hole.
Nice empty hop. Right. Guru is going for these. I haven't seen him going for that much like close quarters combo just because he can rubber out with that space he controls. Alright. Fruits gets in his face, but it's Lucy.
No, see, that's another reason why jump A is really bad. Well, jumping is bad versus his character, because he has that super. It's very.
Is it an actual good option, or is it like a niche thing that just works?
No, it's really good. Once you see the character jump, you just fucking throw that move out, and
Is it there unblockable, or is it?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Ooh, alright, let's confirm. Ooh, kinda early with the jump.
You got the Escu roof, it's harem blockable. Which one's 236AA, Binoc? Is that the run? Or is that the,
Ooh, gets sweet for it.
I'm not sure.
Grabs the counter. Cool.
I think it's punishable, but it's definitely, weird. Because you see what he does?
Whoa.
He, like, pushes you forward and kind of, like, falls down. It's really weird. I think it can be punished, though, by most characters, but I'm not too sure.
Alright. So we're here. For Grand Finals. Binoc's currently in winner's side, and Gerslim, sorry, is currently in loser's side. The winner takes a $60 game from Steam. So stakes are high, and yeah. So let's hope that both these players can actually give some very good matches. Maybe some clutch comebacks, some good reads. Oh great, there's reaction spammers. Whatever.
Open the game.
Let's get this set up. You know what?
Stupid fight, Kate.
Huh. BNOC. Good.
Make up mind. Fight.
Alright. I wonder why Binoc's not playing Good row.
He's just playing ice. He probably just wants to play ice. It's whatever.
Cool.
Oof.
Alright.
Oh.
It's gonna do damage. Nope. Messes it up. Oh
Fucked
no,
up.
doesn't get confirmed.
I think you should be sneaking in the stand 2B, 2Cs. Oh. Just to get meter. When you're like in neutral, just throw those 2C, 2Bs out, or 2B, 2Cs.
Ooh, gets
What
caught
the
with down.
hell?
Do you think he blocked high?
Maybe. He may have been trying to reverse it with a super or something, and he just got hit. That's bad.
Could he have just could he have punished with super? But I don't know. Like I think he could have punished with super.
Maybe. Oh, that's
Alright,
no good.
alright.
He's just trying to jump back immediately.
Nice. Nice.
Unfortunate.
4 hits, almost 5.
Massive fucking damage.
Attacks backwards. That's a sweep. Chip damage with gun. This is a really good game for Guru. Alright. Keeps the pressure up. Doesn't get the second hit. Ooh. Right. Goes for the instant air dash, but just out of reach. Right now, Guru just needs 1 tick. Ooh, almost. As he gets the overhit JB. So let's see what he. Guru just trying to jump around, trying to get some confirms. Wow, that was holy shit, that was crazy.
Oh, he fucked that up. That would have been dope.
Goddamn.
If he confirmed that, that would have been sick.
Alright, goes for the simple punish.
You see him.
Reversals out.
You saw him fucking punish the giant extended hitbox of the stand right there. I think you should just try to do that more instead of like trying to get inside of the character, fight outside the range of the character. And then if he does go for stuff like gun or commits to attacks, you can then just punish him with Ice's fucking really good normals and combos.
Alright. Guess the extended one, but ooh, drops it on the tandem. I think he should have cancelled it with that, but then again, cancelling ice tandem is kind of hard.
He definitely messed up. Just overall at the end of that thing.
Alright. Ooh, gets rolling back.
That was bad.
Really unfortunate. Game 1. Wants to make quick work of grand finals.
Make a line. Fight.
Right.
Like if he just doesn't commit, so if he doesn't commit to anything other than doing normals, like I feel like it's really hard for a Lessie to get in. Stand on normals. Look at that. Just look at it. It's so annoying. And then when you go for punishes with 2As and or stand transitions, that's how I think the match should be played, because the character can't do shit.
Is it gonna be death? No.
Wow, that jump, that
What?
was insane. I don't know what the.
I think he tried to do floaty something,
Look.
whatever.
Look, there it is.
Yeah.
The move wasn't even out yet. It wasn't even out, and it got hit.
Yep. Goddamn. These TP balls doing. Oh, there's gonna be another one. Doesn't get the second hit because of stand crash. White ball so good.
Not even that good. It's just like annoying. Against some characters, it's pretty good, but
That's gonna be,
and against some players, it's like a situational move against some characters, some matchups, and some players. Like if you know someone just jumps in a lot,
oh nice.
you can just do standoff ball and it's free. He didn't even that was fucked up. He didn't even get hit by the full thing.
Yikes.
This matchup's really tough for the Leslie anyway.
Yep. Chooses to stay this way though.
Make a line. Fight.
Alright, let's see. Jump in. Doesn't get hit by ball. Mash. Alright, let's see if he can confirm after this. Ooh, no, ends with high normals.
He messed up.
Rolls through it. I think he could have punished that. 5A anti-air. Wow.
Yeah, he punished the. Oh, he fucked up. He just punished the lingering hitbox of unless he stand there with ball. If he waited a second longer, he probably would have gotten that kill, won the round.
All right.
You can kill him right here. Oh,
He drops it.
he
Ah.
didn't have any. He didn't have any meter, which is the problem.
Should have just went for child transformation. Isn't that the best option anyway?
Or maybe that's what he tried to do. Maybe that's what he tried to do, and fucked it up.
It looks really intentional. Alright, and anti-air with ice nozzles. Is he fast enough? No, he ain't. He's not.
This is what happens when you put out like lingering hitboxes
He needs to
against
stop
ice.
doing custom combos after that.
He's gotta confirm his correct ones. He's doing okay right now. He's got the life lead, which is very good.
Yep.
No!
No. Oh my fucking god. God damn.
Should be dead here.
Nope.
Oh.
Not even here. Because Yep,
This
come
is
on,
it.
come on. Yep, nice. Alright, cool. For some reason the screen doesn't want to budge. Alright, confirm.
This is, if he gets a follow up, it'll do about 3/4 of his life right here.
Ooh,
Oh my god!
messes up the 6B. Oh, perfect.
B-Knock mashes about as fast as I do, but I think more consistently. That's crazy.
Wow. G fucking G's. Good shit. Good shit.
That was really a very solid ice play. If the only thing that you could really add would be to learn IED some more,
Yeah.
and some of the confirms and the links.
His neutral is really good.
That matchup's brutal, though. It is definitely not in Alessi's favor. What win one?
Yeah. Alright. Well, B-Knock's the winner of the tournament. I hope you enjoyed watching. This was my last tournament for a big while. Now with a bang, so people can actually see some high-end matches and learn something off of this. Will be uploaded to YouTube, of course, later. And I hope you enjoyed watching. I'll see you in the future. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.